Good morning, Silverhawks. I am Mike Kotkin, principal, and I want to welcome each and every one of you, the class of 2022, the class of 2021, the class of 2020, and of course, the distinguished and illustrious class of 2019. Welcome to the start of the 2018-2019 school year. We are so very glad that you're here, and we're very glad that you've come back, you're home, and of course that we're ready to get started this school year. Of course, we started on a Friday, which was a little unusual, obviously, but now that we're up and rolling, we're ready to get started into the routine of the ins and outs, the great learning, the great teaching, and the great opportunities afforded to you while you're here at Lake Howell. While you're here, you're going to hear a message today of all the rules and regulations and expectations, and really what those are the opportunities for you to be successful. How can you be successful as a student? Or better yet, what are the steps of success for you here at Lake Howell? So listen to what is being said to you by the different administrators, because at the end of the day, we want you to meet with success. Whether it's career, whether it's college, whatever it is, we want you to leave here, whether it's a year from now, 4 years from now, whatever it is, we want you to look back and say, Lake Howell prepared me and prepared me very well for the next step and the next stage in life. Also, while you're listening to people talk, we want to encourage you to get involved. There are more than 44 athletic teams for you to get and be a part of. And there are more than 60 clubs, organizations, extracurricular and co-curricular activities for you to also be a part of. So do your part. Find a way to get involved. And in doing so, it will help you not only stay on track, but it'll create a whole web and a whole group of friends for you that hopefully will last a lifetime. So I want to welcome all of you back. Again, we're very glad that you're here. We want you to be the very best that you can be. And you've got the greatest teachers to help you be the success that we know you are. So thank you for your time and attention. Every day I'll say to you, and as always, go Silverhawks. So have a great day today, Silverhawks. And as always, go Silverhawks.
Welcome back, Silverhawks. Hope you guys had a great summer and you guys are ready to roll into the athletic season. I want to introduce myself. My name is Dania Harris. I'm the athletic director here, and I wanted to kind of tell you what we have to offer and what you guys can do to become eligible and help take our athletics to the next level. There are over 46 teams here offered at Lake Howell High School. They range from football and all the way down from soccer, baseball, tennis, we have golf, we have bowling, a wide range of different sports and a couple different levels. We have some freshman teams, some JV teams, as well as obviously our varsity level teams that you have the opportunity to try out and participate in. Couple things to talk about are requirements here at Lake Howell, and actually for the state of Florida, what you are required to have on file and your GPAs and stuff like that. First and foremost, you must have an athletic physical packet. Okay, that's not just a physical that you go to the doctor and get. There's actually a full packet that you have to pick up in the athletic office. You can also get it online, that you have to fill out parent signatures, have to have insurance information, different types of information on that, and it has to be on file in the athletic office before you can be cleared to play in any sport. Big thing with that is please, whatever you do, love my coaches all to death. They're great. They're great individuals, but please do not give the physicals to any of your coaches. Okay, they easily get lost and then we never have them, and then we can't clear you till we actually have those on file here. So that gets you the first step that you need. The next thing that you need is you need to have a 2.0 GPA. Okay, you guys are student athletes. You're students first and then you're athletes, so you need to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to in the classroom. So a 2.0 overall GPA. So classes that you took in 8th grade, that carries on. So those are all things that you need in order to be eligible. We do eligibility twice a year. Okay, so right now we're doing eligibility. Eligibility starts first day of school, what your GPA is right now. Okay, you can't take a virtual class in 2 weeks and then try to add that into your GPA. What our GPA is right now is what it'll be until December. Okay, once December ends, that's the end of our grading period. We'll do GPAs again then, and then we'll see. Hopefully it keeps you eligible, or maybe some people that are not eligible, they become eligible at that time. So we have physical packets, we have grades. If you have those two things, pretty much is a good place for you to start and get out there and try out for a team. The last thing that I want to talk about, hopefully doesn't happen to any of our athletes, but unfortunately from time to time it does, is we have a citizenship policy. That is for Seminole County Public Schools, so all the schools in Seminole County follow this policy, and it's for our extracurricular. Okay, obviously me talking on behalf of sports, it's easy for me to help maintain that, but it's also for clubs. It's for the arts, so the band, the chorus, the dance team, they also have to follow these policies. But if you were to get in trouble in discipline, okay, say you get an ISS, okay, not only are you unfortunately going to get in trouble and you have to sit out or be involved in ISS, you also have punishment within your sports or your activities. Okay, so your punishment is actually to another level. Okay, you guys, we're all people that are in the arts, people that are athletes, they're looked up to. So you have to show, your younger classmates, your classmates, how you should act, and sometimes you're held to a higher standard. So for example, if you were to get ISS for 3 days, that would probably fall under the category that you'd have to sit out one contest. Okay, now, unfortunate thing, say you're in a sport where you have multiple contests in a week, and in those 3 days you have 2 contests. You would have to sit out those 2 contests. So the amount of time that you're in that ISS, your first thing would be you would have to sit out for that event, and then anytime you're in ISS, you cannot participate, okay? Because we don't want you representing our school if those are the types of things that you're doing to get in trouble. So hopefully we won't have this conversation, and Miss Frank and Miss Lampy won't have to talk to you about being in trouble and getting these things and then having to sit out contests. But if you do, you guys are held to a higher standard, which I think is a very positive thing to become better role models in our community. So with that being said, I want to wish you guys all the best. Good luck this year, and we look forward to it. Come out and start the year off and support us at our home football games and our home volleyball games, and let's get excited and go Silverhawks.
Welcome back, Silverhawks. My name is Miss Lampy, and I am one of our school administration managers. This year, I will be helping the discipline office with parking and with AP testing. Today, I'm going to speak to you about dress code and the bullying and harassment protocol here at Lake Howell High School. For returning Silverhawks, our dress code policy has no changes from last year. For new Silverhawks, here are the basic dress code guidelines. Your upper and lower garments must reach at all times, meaning your shirt and shorts must touch, no midriff showing. No backless tops, spaghetti straps, or tank tops. No sagging pants. Your dresses, skirts, and shorts must be at mid-thigh or below. No holes in the top part of your jeans. No undergarments showing at any time. Please also wear shoes at all times. No hats, bandanas, headgear, or sunglasses. For more information, please review the Student Code of Conduct, which can be found on the Lake Howell or SCPS website. Our job here at Lake Howell High School is to create a safe and healthy learning environment for you. If you feel like you or someone else is being bullied or harassed, please report it to an adult as soon as possible. We cannot address situations that we are not aware of. There are multiple ways to report. Tell your parents, and your parents can contact us. Tell any adult on campus, whether it's in the discipline office, an administrator, your school counselor, teacher, coach, etc. Visit speakouthotline.org. Call 1-800-423-TIPS. Or download and use the P3 Campus app. Any information that is shared with us will remain confidential. For more information, please feel free to come see me in the discipline office. I'm looking forward to a great school year. Go Silverhawks!
Good morning, Silverhawks, and welcome to Lake Howell High School. My name is Tanya Thompson, and I am the assistant principal over English, reading, fine arts, and the Pasta Rosa line. I'm here to share with you our tardy policy. Our tardy policy will now be enforced by the HERO tardy system, and it restarts every 9 weeks. For your first tardy, you get a warning. Second tardy, another warning. Your third tardy, you get a 1-hour detention, and then for your fourth tardy, you get a 2-hour detention. 5 or more tardies will result in a referral to the discipline office. I hope you have a great year. I'm so excited to start my second year here at Lake Howell, where we truly, truly have the best kids. I hope I see you out in the halls.
Welcome back to the Howell. I'm Amy Basinger. I'm in charge of attendance for the school, and I'm here to give you some information about attendance for the school year. You need to come to school every day. If you miss more than 10 days in a class, you'll lose credit in that class. If you miss more than 20 days in a class, then you'll have to retake the class. Ways to make up attendance this year are only going to be on Saturdays. They're going to be called Crop Saturdays, and the first one's going to be August 25th. It's going to run from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. in the Media Center, and we will be doing some remediation of classes, some work that you've missed. You're going to need to come with work. It's not going to be nap time. It's not going to be talking with your friends time. It's going to be make up those hours. So come prepared, ready to do some work. Those will be once a month for the first semester, and then we will increase them possibly to twice a month in the second semester. If you miss more than 15 days and 90 days of school, you can lose your driving privileges for the state of Florida. That includes a driving permit and a driver's license. So make sure you're coming to school. Make sure you're turning in your doctor's notes if you miss school for an appointment of any kind. But get to school, get into your classes, and make sure your teachers are counting you present. Thanks. Have a great year.
Alright, welcome back, Silverhawks. I am Jesse Rose. I am one of your assistant principals here at Lake Howell High School. We are very excited to have you back. The one thing that I do want to mention to you briefly is how we take care of our facilities here at Lake Howell. It is very important that you have pride in your facilities here as you walk around in your bathrooms, in the cafeteria, out in the courtyard. Please make sure you are picking up after yourself. This is your home for the next 4 years for those of you that are freshmen. For those of you that have been here for a while, you know how important and how nice it is to have a nice, clean campus. We work very hard to try to keep it clean. Any help that we can get from our student body definitely goes a long way, and we do appreciate that. If you do see somebody that is destroying things on campus or consistently doing things they shouldn't be doing, just please let us know so we can address that situation. That is it from me. I hope you have a great year, and I will see you guys around.
Good morning, Silverhawks. My name is Mrs. Kaiser, and I'm one of the new assistant principals. I'm going to be overseeing math and world languages this year, and I'm really excited to see you in your classrooms. Today I'm going to talk to you about our academic honor code. This is very important because it really sets the tone and the integrity for our entire academic program here at Lake Howell. It's really important that you refrain from cheating, plagiarizing, misuse of your electronic devices, or other ways of being academically dishonest. If you are caught in violation of the honor code, you could receive some consequences. Some of those could be getting a 0 on the assignment or test. Your parents could become involved through the discipline office, go to Saturday school, or in-school or out-of-school suspension. As we move through this year, it's really important to make good decisions, both academically and just in life in general. I know it's really going to be a great year, and I'm very proud to be part of the Lake Howell community.
Good morning, students. I'm Mr. Howard, Assistant Principal. Today I'm going to talk to you briefly about school transportation. All buses are equipped with video cameras. Students may be filmed at any time during their ride. These tapes may be utilized to determine violations of the student conduct and discipline code. Violations include any student conduct that distracts the driver, endangers the health and safety of other students, or demonstrates a willful disregard for transportation rules. This includes throwing objects inside the bus or out of the windows, defacing or vandalizing the school bus, offensive language, gestures, or materials, and any act of aggression. Consequences for not following bus rules may result in bus probation, bus suspension, or bus expulsion. I trust that each of you will act as leaders and follow the bus rules. I'm looking forward to a great year, and as always, stay Hawk strong.
I'm Ms. Diaz, one of the 5 assistant principals here. I supervise math, visual arts, and student services. Students, cell phones are permitted to be used only before school, between classes, at lunchtime, or after school. Do not use your cell phones during class time unless your teacher has given you or the class permission to do so. Encourage your friends and family to not call you during school hours. In case of an emergency, please have them call the front desk. Have a great rest of the day and see you around.
Good afternoon, Silverhawks, and welcome to the 2018-2019 school year. Today I'm going to be talking to you about something that I hope you never experience, and that is expulsion. Expulsion is the severest penalty that the school board may impose for a violation of the student conduct and discipline code. It's the removal of the right and obligation of a student to attend public school for a specified period of time, not to exceed the current school year, the following school year, and the intervening summer school. Expelled students are fully excluded and prohibited from attending any Seminole County public school, any school or school board sponsored activity, are coming upon the grounds of any school until the term of the expulsion is completed. So what constitutes an expulsion? Go to the Seminole County Public Schools Student Code of Conduct and look at Florida Statute 1006.09, which states that the principal may recommend to the superintendent the expulsion of any student who has committed a serious breach of conduct as set forth in the Student Conduct and Discipline Code, which includes but is not limited to willful disobedience, open defiance of a school staff member, violence against persons or property, any other act which substantially disrupts the orderly conduct of the school, and violations of the zero tolerance policy. All offenses for which a student may be expelled are identified in the matrix of infractions in the Code of Conduct. Students, what does this mean for you? Always make good decisions. And if you have any questions, come down to discipline and talk to any of the deans at any time or any other administrator. Have a great school year.